Right, there you go, you can see what I can see. That viaduct's the rail viaduct, and it's the east coastline, and although there's two rails leading on to the viaduct on both ends, it's a single viaduct, so they're all controlled of the trains by lights and so on. That's the road back up to the road, so to speak. And this is a bit of the basin. You see quite a few park the boats up here and moor the boats up here because you don't park them very well. I apologise for it being a bit juddery, but I've now got the proper head on my tripod. I'm using a ball and socket head, which is not the best thing in the world for twisting around single-handedly, while the other hand holds an umbrella. You can see it's not a very nice day, and there's a skeleton there of a sunken boat. I might just take a single shot of that. The wee blue boat in the shot just there is half full of water and not far off the sinking stage, but it's in very shallow water even now, so it's not going to sink far. That side of the water over there, the other side of the viaduct bridge, is called Rossie Island. It bears no relationship to Francis Rossie of Status Quo. No matter what the locals tell you, he didn't eat at his granny's house here. He has nothing to do with Rossie Island. I love that one. I've even seen it online. Francis Rossie comes from Rossie Island. That's a bit like saying Fred Smith comes from Smith Island, wherever the hell Smith Island is. It's just no true. Cook didn't come from the Cook Islands, but he might have found them. Rossie did not find Rossie Island. Never mind. Right, let's move off. It's a boat here that's undergoing repair, but it's been undergoing repair for quite a bit. And there's that wreck. And there's a nice bit of, I nearly said marine architecture. It's a very old anchor. So I suppose it is marine architecture. I don't know how long ago this sunk, but it's knocking on it. I should find out. I could do with asking one of the locals, I suppose. But I never see anybody when I'm this side of the island. There's a nice walk up to my left here. I'm just going to swing the camera around again. There. It's a nice walk, but there's spits in the ground and splits in the ground, and they're very deep and you can't always see them. The locals will know where they are, but I fell down one leg, I hasten to add, went down last year, and I was very nearly hospitalised with a broken leg. It was just tendons and muscles, but I went straight down and I never even seen it. Now I know what I'm looking for. I would like to say I can walk across there, but I've not tried it. I'm sort of chicken, if you know what I mean. We'll see. I might just fold my camera up and get it waterproofed and have a trek across there a wee bit. So we'll kill this video for now and add to it later on. Now when the tide comes in, this lot floods where I'm standing. And it's not an exceptionally high tide, it's just an ordinary high tide. But you can see the deep ravines and where the water ends up here. So you wouldn't want to get caught here as the tide's coming in. I've got another hour and I've got an escape route planned just in case behind me. But I thought I'd stay focused on the viaduct for a wee while, just in case there's a train comes along. There should be one due shortly, left to right, that's north to south. In the meantime, it's a nice view, even if the weather's still a bit cack. That's Scottish for not very nice. It does not necessarily mean what you think it means. But yeah, it's brightening up too. Well, I'll go to our house. Now there's another nice view across the Rossie Island. But there was a train went past south to north while I was walking over here. And I know from a little bit of local knowledge, if one went to the left, there's one coming from the right, up to the right shortly. Still don't know why it's called the Spit, unless it's because it's a spit of land. But then it's a big spit of land, the bit I'm stood on. It reaches down to England eventually. So it's not just a spit. It might be referring to a spit like a bit of Montrose, I don't know. Somebody will tell me, no doubt. Oh, I do like that wee transition with all the clips of what's to come in black and white and all that. It's alright. Anyway, we'll start and end this particular clip with the skeleton of the ship there, the boat. And as you can see, it's really pretty, even whenever the weather's rubbish. It's still no bad. It's brightening up and the tide's turned and it's gone out, so we've now got a huge mud flat. But even it's still lovely in its own way. Nice and still and peaceful. And there's going to be a train in a minute. I know I said that before, but there actually is, heading north now. And then south now. And then north now. And then, oh, you're guessing now, aren't you? South now. And then the driver got dizzy, so I give up then. And that's looking over towards Dun. And the nature reserve place where you can sit in a wee bird box, and look at the birdies out on the sand flats here. I nearly said salt flats, you'd think I was in Bonneville. But you don't need to go there. You can see everything from here with good binoculars or a good zoom lens. A lot of these boats are sort of under repair at various stages. There's one with Manny working on one there. And I've watched over the years them doing them up. Nobody seems in a great hurry. I don't know whether it's very expensive or not. I've had a couple of boats and I know boating's expensive, but half the fun's working on it and the other half's surely going out to play on it. And I like the playing bit, I must be honest. There we are, we're coming back by the boat Emma. I might find out who Emma is one day when I catch the bloke working on this boat. And we're coming back round to the old anchor. Bit of architectural marine stuff. And then we will wander over towards the skeleton of the boat. And that means we're coming to the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it. And here we are back at the boats. Why, aye, that's your lot. Cheerio the new Jimmy. Bye. It's the end, honest. No, honest, it is. I'm just playing with me bits here to show off. That's me, I've gone. Bye-bye.